Yeah, guys, thank you so much. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is MC Mark. Guys, I really wanted to give you a short or a small statistics about PSG versus Arsenal. And that was one very fantastic match that played for 120 minutes. You know, ever since the Champions League started, there is no team that played for 120 minutes. But we saw a very fantastic match between PSG and Arsenal. And you know, Arsenal, their mode of play. And you know, PSG, their mode of play. So PSG are more of striking team, but their defense is not that solid. But Arsenal is more of a defensive team, and that's why you saw they were able to hold PSG until the extra time, because Arsenal play a very defensive role, and Arsenal really participated. They did their best, and they were dedicated to win after scoring their first goal in the 6th minute. But guys, again, PSG equalized in a penalty. Ousmane Dembele scored. Now it was 1 goal for Ousmane Dembele and 1 goal for Kai Havertz that was scored in the 6th minute. And it was a draw until they went to the extra time, guys. Still, extra time could not separate the two teams because each and every opponent was so tough. You know, this is final. Whoever reaches the final is a tough opponent, okay? So it went on and went on. Even the penalty was so tightly contested, because you saw how Arsenal scored, PSG scored. Now they were drawing, okay, until the last shot was missed, and Arsenal lost narrowly. But guys, I tell you always, penalty, even if you remember many World Cups, penalty is always a gamble. So if fate is not on you, you get to lose, and that is what happened to Arsenal. They lost. Their fans all over the world had prepared for big celebrations, but unfortunately they were disappointed. Now we are hoping to see what next for Arsenal in the coming years, because they really wished and they believed that this is their season. They could win the Premier League after 22 years, and also the Champions League after 170 years. But guys, they successfully won the Premier League, but it was unfortunate that they narrowly lost the Champions League. Because guys, if you look at the Champions League title cup, I can say, what do we call it, store or shelf, okay, title shelf. Not every team can fit there, okay? Not every team can fit in the Champions League title shelf. So it involves big teams only. It involves big teams, big clubs with huge reputation. I can say rich clubs are the ones that actually have won the Champions League, but other small clubs, they don't. So for Arsenal to be considered one big club, they must win the Champions League. The same to Manchester, Chelsea, Liverpool. They are some of the world, I can say they are some of the Champions League holders, okay? PSG winning 7 times, Manchester United 6 times, and the likes of Man City 1 time, Chelsea 2 times. So these are big clubs, guys. So for Arsenal to be considered a very, very serious club, they must also achieve that goal by winning the Champions League, okay? So that is what happened. Actually, PSG played a very good game, finishing very accurate passes, more than 600 passes completed, more than 75% of overall possession in the first half and second half. They had almost 20 shots with almost 8 on target, you see. So they really tried. Unlike Arsenal, they were a bit scared, so they were defending. They were not playing the way they were supposed to be playing. Arsenal actually had 0 shot on target, okay? So that is actually what happened. But guys, that is football. Until next time, guys, we out.